Well, I get to
Yeah,
do
sailor.
all of
Bird
that all
now.
over again. Wonder freaking
Hey,
full. Hey, shit. Why does this keep happening where they're like, hey, default? And it's like, no, no, you're supposed to pick this mic. OBS, stop it. Stop it, OBS. All right. So,
it's a mouth.
it's no, they're like stream doesn't hear. No, OBS didn't hear. Everybody else heard, but OBS just for some reason did not. All right. Anyway,
OBS pulled the DDA.
hi,
Richie
welcome to.
speaks, I ignore it.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Overlords and Best Boys, which is a module that we're running of Horde of the Dragon Queen. Normally, we do this on Twitch, but unfortunately, Twitch is having major issues and is apparently partially down. So when we tried to stream to Twitch, it would not go through. So after trying to get the streaming information for the Fat Dog Gaming channel and not being able to at the moment, uh, we were given the go ahead to stream here on the main Fat Dog channel. So, hello. If you are unfamiliar, you think it's because Destiny 2 got an update? That has nothing to do with it. It's
I don't
just
know. I agree.
Twitch.
It's just Twitch being
By that
Twitch.
logic, you could say it's all Genshin Impact's fault because they finally released like a major set of new content. The next country, I guess, got unlocked. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't know, man. You got blame a bunch of different things that got updates today.
I don't know.
Yes, Dee Dee, we can see you and your failed test.
Oh no, I just wanted to see if it was updating because I did pop out window, so this way I'm not watching
Oh,
your
I
screen.
forgot about that. All right,
Oh,
so here's what's going on. Um, if you are unfamiliar with Horde of the Dragon Queen, everybody got together in this town called Greenest, which was under attack by a group of dragon cultists and a dragon. Our individuals met up with each other at the beginning of at the entrance to the town and made their way towards the keep. They successfully made their way, and rather stealthily at times and handily, uh, got into a couple of scraps and made their way safely to the keep. Once in the keep, they received a few jobs from, I think, the governor, and then they went to go take care of several of these tasks, and that is when the troubles began. After a very intense set of hard-won fights, they managed to successfully complete their tasks, return to the keep, fend off an intrusion and a partial dragon attack, a very lazy dragon attack, I should say, and then repel the dragon raiders who then turned and left after the dragon kind of left out of sheer boredom. Uh, Upon hearing that they had been moving to a raiding camp, our intrepid adventurers decided to follow. Partway through the forest, they encountered um, a pack of wolves led by a dire wolf, to which our elven friend, or not elven, fairy friend, who is played by Kat, who is unfortunately not here today. She had surgery recently and is not able to join us, and we totally understand. We hope that she gets better. Hope you recover well and get plenty of rest, and hope that everything works out for you, Kat. But yeah, she managed to befriend them and ended up with a kind of two packs of dire wolves with them as they made their way into this raider camp. After successfully scouting out the area overnight, uh, with some really good stealth rolls and investigation rolls, they managed to get a real good lay of the land and go in the morning to try and rescue a captive. They managed to successfully get most of the way out of the encampment with said captive, but a poor roll got them spotted, and fighting ensued as they made their way back into the tunnel that they had left from, and quickly doing enough damage and sealing off the tunnel to escape. And that is where we left off. They have left the encampment and have at least returned to the forest, and that is where we are going to pick up. So, having returned to the spot where you all first encountered the pack of wolves and the dire wolf, they have talked with Naslin, and the wolves are going to go with the other dire wolf, and they're going to repopulate this area or build up from their losses. And the one of the dire wolves is going to come along with Naslin as now her familiar.
That's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, that's where we pick up. So this is going to be a nice, neat little role play session. So, gang, the only thing that you guys have as an objective is returning to Greenest with your guy that you saved. I just blanked on all the names. This is beautiful. I'm going to have to go back to the freaking map. Where is it? In the raider camp. There he is. So I can look for it. To be fair, the raider camp was kind of a mess. Okay, you guys did kind of sort of get there. Wait, what? Oh, okay, there it is. There you are. Hey, guys. Okay, so... yeah, you managed to say... I don't have his name. Alright. There we go. Going back. He's not there, so that's a thing. Nope. Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
I guess we're on our way back to Greenest.
Yeah, you've got a very well, I wouldn't say necessarily injured, but guy's been tortured, beaten, and he definitely needs to recover. I'm trying to go through and look up the dude's name.
Just for the sake of traveling, I'll do a medicine check to try and patch him up a bit.
Ah, Leosin. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That cool? Try and patch him up a wee bit?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to roll the medicine check?
Yeah.
Thank you. His name is... aha! Leosin Erlenthar. Okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, a little bit longer than you'd probably like, but you managed to dress some of his, I wouldn't necessarily say wounds, but you managed to help with some of the bruising and some of the small cuts and bleeding. You've kind of healed up and dried, but you're able to help take care of it enough that he's more comfortable on the move. So it won't take quite as long. Yeah.
Be like, all right, well, It'll hold you for a little while. Just don't try running any marathons or anything like that in the future.
What?
He literally told the guy to not run any marathons in the future. All right, so Leosin looks at you and just kind of rolls his eyes. And is like, we have quite a journey back to Greenest. I believe that would constitute as a marathon.
I know, that's the joke.
Oh dear Lord.
It wasn't a very funny one, but A for effort.
I'm hired to interrogate people, not for my bedside manner.
He's not wrong.
Hmm.
It didn't strike me as a funny one. But we better push. I'm sure they're going to be
Agreed.
actively trying to look for us and whatnot.
Yeah, unless we got sent after the most unpopular person in the village. Could happen. No offense.
I'm right here. I can hear you.
Yes, you are here. You're welcome.
I don't know why
I
you're being.
think. Go ahead, Ro.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
I'm
think you
gonna
were
move
meant
the
to hear
rest of
that
the
too.
wolves away. Alright, moving the rest of the wolves away. Okay.
Believe it or not, I was the funniest inquisitor they had.
Oh dear God.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay. So the journey back to Greenest is about a day's journey away at the pace that you guys can travel with the injuries that he has at the moment. So, would you like to just would you guys like to role play the evening and the watch, or would you rather skip right to Greenest?
Let's just go to Greenest because I think we have someone who would like to join us sooner.
Nah. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, clearly I am. a
Dee, you're
liar.
absolutely fine just listening to this, right?
Absolutely. I mean, come on. Build a story here. That's the point of D&D,
Uh,
especially if you're streaming.
Build a story.
He has a
Wow.
point.
The demands being made right now.
The demand is high.
No, the demands, as in more than one.
But not high enough.
Wow. And you call Hawk unfunny.
I thought we were trying to keep that. I thought you were trying to keep that to yourself. Okay, how do I add the? Okay, how do I take this player? You know what? Never mind. This.
Token?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was
Token.
gonna. Well, there's a thing. Thank you. Okay, so you put yours there. You're somewhere around
Yeah.
here. Yeah, you're not. You know, I'm putting you in the keep for now. All right. So, all right. So you guys have returned. I imagine you're making your way back to the keep.
Yeah, how is the town looking as we come back?
I mean, it's definitely better than last you saw it. Repairs are slowly being are slowly underway. There's still definite signs of damage, but no more fires. The smoke is nothing is smoking Anything that was smoldering has long since been put out, and
Neat.
a bit of you could definitely tell that there is kind of a difference between how people are moving around in town now. There's still kind of like that slow trudge of sadness, but there's also several people moving about with purpose and as if they have hope because there is a tomorrow for this village.
Nature
Or I
is
guess the
healing.
town.
Good.
Is there anything you want to do as you make your way to the keep or head straight to the keep?
Let's head straight to the keep because honestly, we'll see if we can help around the town from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe and drop this guy off, get him proper medical attention.
People
and
do
all that fun
nod.
stuff.
People do nod at you. Some do recognize you from the previous battle and are glad to see that you've returned. So a few of the guards who were stationed at the keep, noticing you, send word forward. So around the time that you end up back at the keep, the governor comes to greet you. I'm trying to find him. There's so many people. Just okay. I'm just gonna close that up. Okay, so yeah, this guy to the keep. All right. So the governor, I don't remember his name, and I'm not gonna bother looking for him. It's gonna take forever. Welcome to Improv D&D, everybody. I just remember the governor.
I'm fine calling him the governor.
The governor.
The governor is perfectly fine, yeah.
It makes him sound important and not, incompetent.
And snobby.
How would he
Yeah.
be
Probably a
in...
jackass, too.
His town was literally attacked by a dragon, which is not something that you, I would assume, prepare for.
No,
So-
I'm saying it like,
Eh,
calling him the governor does not make him sound incompetent. It sounds like a position of authority. I
Oh,
wasn't saying
okay.
he was incompetent.
Okay. I was just like, wait, why? Where's this incompetency coming from? I certainly didn't play him that way last time.
I mean, it's better, calling him the governor is better than him being Governor Bubbly Duke the Fourth.
Bobbly Duke the Fourth. His name is
Bobbly
Governor
Duke
Nighthill. That's him. Tarball Nighthill. Okay. So yes, coming back out, he greets you from the entrance, the beginning. Wow, my brain is in weird places. So he greets you at the entrance. Noticing that you have Leosin with him in his condition, he motions for two guards to come and help him inside and get him to the infirmary where he can recover better. Well met. I imagine by your return things went well.
Yes, for the most part. We did rather well against the bandits. And of course we brought your man back.
Very good. So you managed to make your way to their encampment, I assume. How was it?
Yes, we believe so. Unless they may have other encampments as well, but that one was fairly heavily fortified and had a large force.
Well,
You must. Ooh,
no, you guys, you can keep on talking. Go ahead.
all right. And to give you some heads up, Floorline is still alive.
Oh dear. I don't think he knows who that is, but okay.
Oh, it was one of the people that you were trying to question.
Oh. So this one was a fake after all.
I'm afraid so, yes.
Yeah. Well, The Well, as you can see, we're in the middle of rebuilding. I'm afraid we can lend you very little aid. The A few of the shops have managed to take less damage than expected. So if there is any any trade or shopping to be done, he hands you a note, or rather, kind of it's like an official document. Gesh, he hands it to you. It is, show this to any of the shopkeepers, and they should be willing to give you a discount on some of their wares, should you require anything necessary before setting off. This is troubling news indeed. I'll speak to Leosin, and maybe he has more information that he could share with us, as he has been spending, unfortunate as the circumstances were, spent a bit more time in the presence of these ne'er-do-wells.
That's very much appreciated, but are you sure you guys will be quite all right without any help? I mean, reconstructing the town, that is.
This is not the first time we've had to rebuild quite a bit of the town. The tavern has seen far worse, so unfortunately, spirits are low until that has been properly recovered, but the amount of manpower, as you can plainly understand, has been directed toward that. A town runs by its tavern, after all.
Perhaps we should investigate said tavern and give it some patronage.
Again, it's still in the middle of repairs.
Oh, sorry, you cut out a little bit for me.
Okay.
I thought you were saying that was like the only thing that was still repaired.
No, it's what's being...
I gotcha.
Yeah. It's what's being repaired. Like, all right, so out of everything here that still needs to be repaired, the tavern is the one where the most people are working on it. And of course, everybody that's working on it, most of them are men, because they want the tavern back. They want to be able to drink. And if the tavern's not there, they can't drink, and then spirits stay low. So, get the tavern back. Maybe people start cheering up a bit. But most of the stores should be in... There's a few stores. And, pardon me. If you ask for help, some of the crew could guide you through.
On a meta level, did we get paid for this apart from the scroll giving us a discount?
No. The
discount is being paid.
The discount is your
Okay.
payment, because literally you guys decided to go up. Like, this wasn't something that you were directed to do. Also, you guys got paid previously for defending the town.
Okay, because all I have in my inventory is 7 silver pieces.
Yeah.
And there was some other stuff that we got too from...
Well, had you guys managed to be more stealthy, you could have snuck around and stolen some money from...
No. I mean, but before that. Sorry.
Again, if you'd had more stealth, and you guys probably could have gone in and stolen and snuck around the raider camp and stolen some stuff from there and ended up with more coin. But it is what it is. And this, I don't believe this was a mission that the people of Greenest sent you out on. But again, I could be wrong. It's been a long while since then, and I don't fully remember if they sent you on. I think it was one of those things. It was like, oh hey, they left. you could go track them if you like. You could stay here and repair things. And you guys decided to go off and leave.
Yeah, I thought we were. I
Checked
thought we were
out.
requested to find
You may have been.
this guy, the guy
Yeah.
that we saved. I thought we were like specifically requested to find him.
Well, they don't have a lot of money to give out right now because it all has to be focused on
Right.
repairs.
Like,
Yeah, but I think
I wasn't
someone-
asking. Like, go ahead.
Wasn't it someone specifically who asked us to find him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the governor. It was someone else as you guys were leaving the town.
Yeah.
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 We should probably talk to them and let them know. But at least we have a discount, and yeah, a discount helps still.
Right. We may be able to pool our funds and get one potion.
Huh. That's assuming that any of the potions that are still there or available or haven't been used to help others recover.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
Oh boy.
So, guess shall we go to the person who recruited us? I suppose. Or would you like to wander around? I think our fairy friend has taken a siesta.
Yeah, she
Poor
heads
thing.
back inside the keep. People are a little freaked out by this dire wolf that she's riding on, and she's trying to coax everybody, be like, no, it's okay. He's a friend. He's like. So that's an interesting thing because there's a lot of dang on, back you foul beast, kind of as she keeps moving further. Eventually, like, word makes it through, but like there's definitely a lot of guards being spooked.
And I hope they're not pissing their pants, just like, the last guard.
Good times. Good times.
We maybe should have. It's something maybe we should have spoken about ahead of time.
Well, nah, it would be better if they didn't know. It's kind of funny when they're pretty scared.
Yes, let's scare the people that we're helping. That's useful.
What? Have a little fun.
All right.
But I suppose we should go look around.
We can see if we
Agreed.
can help at least now that we're back. It would be
That
nice
as well.
break from fighting for a little bit.
Yes, and it'd also be nice to get an idea of a little more about the lay of the land around these parts.
Okay, as you guys are having this discussion, the governor returns again, this time with the dire wolf by itself. He's we're very happy to let your friend stay and rest here, but unfortunately her companion is scaring everyone inside, and so we can't have it here. So if you would please allow it to accompany you, that would be most welcome.
Alright, I am going to warn you, she's the only one who can actually speak to it. So if it decides to attack somebody, we may not be able to handle it. It may be safer with her.
Oh dear.
That's not me
He-
trying to tell you, that's like to scare you or anything, that's just me giving an earnest warning.
He looks over at the dire wolf, which is now sitting, just properly sitting and like looking back and forth between you guys. Just kind of calmly observing what's going on. Hasn't been aggressive, has been absolutely absolutely like calm this whole time, despite people screaming and pointing weapons at it.
I he was fine traveling with us. I think
Yeah,
he'll
he'll
be
be fine.
He's a very good boy. The very best boys.
Alrighty.
We'll just have to see if we can find maybe another place he can stay at.
Okay. So, where would you guys like to go first? What are you in the mood to look for?
I kind of want to check out and see if we can find anyone interesting in the town, or go and talk to the guy that asked us to go and find the
Okay.
person we rescued.
Can you roll a? I'm guessing at this point, would that be an investigation? Yeah, I think that'd be an investigation check. So, could everybody roll an investigation for me?
21.
Sure, let me get to there.
Hmm.
I am very distracted.
No. Guess we go this way, dear.
Maybe I'm handling the direwolf.
All right,
Do you
Umbakan.
need us to hold your hand?
Umbakan. It is not very long before you learn the individual you're looking for is not here anymore.
All right. Well, we can't find the person for whom the person we saved belongs, so I guess it's time to put him down.
Pfft, he's not with you. He's in the keep.
I know. I have to go back for him.
Lord. Oh yeah, and she's in the keep too. Okay, cool. It's the three of you and the direwolf. I gotta get the direwolf token. How do I put a direwolf token down there? Or do we have a specific token for this direwolf at this point?
We had one. It was on the other map.
No.
Wasn't it?
I'm talking. All right, Fell. We had to create. We had to
yeah,
create that one. Do we have a new
Did-
token or?
Give me it should. Here, hang on. I can drag out the token.
All right, appreciate it. Alrighty, what is the next thing you guys want to do?
I guess kind of want to wander around the town, see if there's anyone who needs help or anything interesting going on in the area.
Give me a sec.
There is a potion shop in the northeast and in the southeast. That you can see smoke coming up from one of the houses. It turns out that is a smithy's, and those are the two places that are available that you could do any shopping at should you choose to. Otherwise, it's just walking around and kind of seeing the town in different states of repair. Some people are shuffling very slowly, having lost their homes and their possessions. Others are carrying things, moving quickly back and forth to get through the different portions of the city to help with the repairs. You can definitely tell that they've started, but there's definitely a long way to go until they're back to at least a semblance of what the town used to be.
Right.
Oh, thank you. All right.
All right.
I guess maybe check out the potion place.
Yeah, let's take a look for some potions, especially after everything that has happened to us.
All right. So in the northeast, there is a general shop, and as you are all right. So this one I do need to ask: is the direwolf staying out or coming in?
Guess
You just like stick
I
its
guess it
head in
could
comically.
come with us.
Could just like stick its head in the window comically.
As you approach, this place seems kind of a little bit run down. a little it's definitely, you can see it's definitely one of the places that kind of got ransacked, and uh it's not quite like, you can see how this used to look like kind of a decent establishment, but it's kind of been, you know, damaged in several places, and you could definitely tell that someone came in here and ransacked and threw things all over the place. And it's, you know, it's the shop is set up properly now, but like the items and everything are where they're supposed to be, but there's definitely evidence on the walls and on the floors of like kind of the damage, the interior damage. And there's the second floor, the roof is in a patchwork state right now from the beginning of some repairs. Yeah. Yeah, this would be the time to play the Wii shopping theme. Yes, indeed. Anyway, so you're coming in with the direwolf, which I don't believe we gave a name yet. Am I right on that, Fel? Did we give it a name?
It has a name, but I don't think we've been told what its name is.
Canonically, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until, I think I'm gonna wait until until
Cat
is
returns.
back. Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. So you're entering with the direwolf.
Do we want to enter with the direwolf, or should someone stay outside with it?
But one of my questions is, would it even fit inside a store? Like, direwolves are pretty big.
Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, it can walk through the door. It's just gonna.
Okay, I didn't know
knock
if it'd be like a
everything
narrow
over.
door or a double door.
It can walk through the
door.
door. It's not gonna be a comfortable fit, but it can do it. Also, are you sure you want to walk into a shop with a direwolf just randomly?
You know what?
My suggestion was he's just sat outside the window, but
Someone should stay with him so no one attacks him.
Or he could sit by the door
yeah.
as like your little, as he's like, you could sit by the door just kind of guarding it. He's pretty well behaved.
I think that's basically what I suggested. We just have him set at the door or the window.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, so while you do that, you guys enter into the shop. Ah, greetings. How may I help you? It's been a while since I've had customers. Apologies. That you find this skinny, lithe, bespectacled old lady. Like, kind of like doing her best to kind of dust the place down and clean it up as best as best she can, considering it's the state of things. Currently in the process of doing some interior repair and, you know, general dusting. She looks up and greets you. Hello. How may I be of assistance to you?
Yeah, so we were looking to peruse your wares, see what type of potions you may have. You may recognize us. We're the ones who helped defend the city from the kobold, the dragons, the little scaly four-legged creatures, the scaly two-legged ones. What they call them? Humans. Yes. Kidding. Sorry, bad joke.
Yes.
But yes, no, we have helped out.
Okay. I'm afraid I was in the keep and locked away and hiding for most of that.
Understandable.
So, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. She doesn't really know what to make of you. Like, you just walked in and were like, "We're the heroes that saved this town, by the way."
Well, we don't have a group name, so it's a little easy. I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you literally just come in and go, "By the way, we're the guys that saved your town," and like, she doesn't really know how to. It's kind of a like, Really? You're bragging? Oh, okay.
Well, it was less intent as a brag, more as, hey, this is who we are. We're not just like, crazy people with a dire wolf that's gonna attack your store or
She
something.
doesn't. The dire wolf's outside. She never saw the dire wolf.
It's
If she'd seen the dire wolf, she would have reacted. Trust me.
All right, I was just saying that we weren't trying to be hostile. We were
Okay.
friendly
No, well,
travelers.
I get that, and again, you walk calmly and you walk calmly into her store. She's not got PTSD or anything. But like from the look of you, she can kind of understand that you're not here to rob her or cause destruction. I think if I anyway. Well, take your time. Don't have quite as many wares as I used to, and won't be getting a new shipment in for at least another month or so. So I'm afraid I don't have a lot. But you're welcome to peruse around. It's kind of a general store. Not necessarily. This isn't necessarily like a specialty type store. It's more kind of like general wares, but maybe the odd potion now and then. But yeah, not a lot. You can definitely see a lot of empty spaces where and like there's still areas where broken glass is sitting in certain areas where maybe some of the finer stuff used to be.
What type of potions does she have?
She has 2 potions, and one you recognize as a general healing potion, and the other you're not sure. It's kind of a murky, muddy yellow brownish kind of potion. Definitely an off-putting looking concoction.
May I ask her what the off-putting one looks like? I mean, what it's supposed to be?
Oh, that yeah, it's our most popular seller around here. It's a hair tonic.
Ah, I see.
Do you have
Guess,
use
would
of
you
this?
care? Yes. Guess, would you care to have a new coiffeur?
I'm quite fine, thank you. Uh, I use wigs. Hair is too much of a pain to maintain.
Thank you all the
Uh,
same, ma'am.
Yes.
Um,
Is
how
there
much for
anything
the?
else I could help you with?
How much is the health potion?
Oh, the potion of lesser healing. Yes. Let me. That should be. I think 5 silver. Yes.
Huh, nothing. And just asking to the DM, is that with our discount as well?
No, you haven't shown her that.
Yeah.
That's kind of the base price.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot. Gesh will reach into his pocket and pull out the
Oh.
paper.
Well, seeing as I am being compensated, 3 silver.
oh yes. And she only has the one.
Yes, it's just the one.
We will definitely take that. I hand over 3 silver.
She happily takes that from you and hands you the potion. Very kind of pleased.
Potion of lesser healing, you said?
Yes, potion of lesser healing.
Okay.
1 second.
I figure I hang on to that since so far Gesh and Umbakan have been doing the most scouting. So
Okay. Is there anything else you're wanting to look for? I mean, again, it's just kind of a general store, so there's some dried meats.
We should probably get some food for the
The
direwolf.
direwolf, yeah.
Yeah. Or the dire
He's-
wolves, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I used a handful.
I
of my
mean, he
my
kind of
ration
can
food.
hunt on his own.
I mean, we can get treats.
Treats, okay.
Yeah.
She does have some
Like,
dried jerkies and things like that.
Yeah. Is there anything apart from the 2 potions that's kind of odd or interesting if we roll an investigation check?
Yeah, make an investigation check. Go ahead.
Sweet.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay. There nothing really all that interesting. Just some basic general goods. You can see like there's some fertilizer over in the corner. That's probably the most interesting thing that's being sold here, aside from like the potions. But no, not really much. It's pretty much just a general kind of
Okay.
yeah.
Fertilizer, yes. Now, if we had some nitrate and some nails, we could really get something going with that.
How loudly are you saying this?
Just kind of muttering it to himself a little bit. Not necessarily attempting to hide it, but just kind of more to try and gauge what the other's reaction will be.
Okay, she's looking at you very strangely.
I think Gesh
Definite
looks at you
nervous.
strangely,
Definitely,
too.
yeah. She's definitely a little nervous now that you're talking about like fertilizer, nitrate, nails. Like, okay.
Why do you need those?
Yeah. Mari's gonna look at Umbakant and be like, Umbakant, not in public.
Gesh is looking at her like, what?
Oh no! That's the magnesium nitrate waiting for that. Yeah.
Can we buy some of the jerky, please?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you can.
Gesh is the only one who's like, okay, I'm gonna.
She's
here,
kind of looking nervously at you guys as she's packing the jerky away for you, and just like a little kind of like, what is the jerky for now? It's like she is so weird. It's obviously for gardening, clearly, Rick.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Gardening, yes.
yeah.
Not for
Anyway.
Mari and Umbakant.
Anyway, so she hands you a bag of the jerky. Is 2 copper, please.
Yes, I'll pay for that. Here. Gesh will reach into his pocket and hand her the 2 silver. As soon as I get to my character sheet.
You mean the 2 copper?
2 copper.
You give her 2 silver, she's gonna be like, God, I have to make a change.
I'll give her the 2 copper.
Okay, there we are. All right, it's about this time that you start to hear a growl outside. Like it's just beginning, like a low, kind of soft.
Oh dear. We better make sure no one's upset Umbakant Jr.
Yeah, let's go out.
God damn it. You guys are the worst. Not my fault that he doesn't have a name yet. All right. As you make your way outside, it's at that moment that you see a half-orc gentleman outside, kind of slowly backing a little bit away, taking about a half step away from the dire wolf. You could tell that there was an attempt to try and pet the wolf, and it didn't quite go so well. However, Dee Dee, if you would like to introduce yourself and describe your character.
So as you're walking out, you see a 6'3", kind of sallow green skinned and You'd guess probably 290. He's shirtless, half orc, with long hair down to his shoulders. Um, reversed inside or canines, kind of mounted upward toward his upper lip, giving him a bit of a. He's got a little bit of a pot belly, kind of. And he's very slowly backing. I'm sorry, I thought you were ornery.
Yes, perhaps we should give him
Easy
some
there.
treaties.
Easy there, Umbacon Jr. He's not dangerous. Or so I
Yeah,
think.
he growls at you. Clearly, does not like the name Umbacant Jr.
Well, yeah, I don't think he likes the name.
Did you just step outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the moment that you step outside, Gesh, his ears perk up, and he gets curious. You can see him sniffing into the air. His tail's starting to wag a little bit back and forth, and he stands up on all fours, which is kind of imposing to just about everybody else within eyeshot. You guys, you've been around him enough, and he makes his way over to you, Gesh, sniffing away. Clearly, his nose has found the treats.
As I said, I think it's time for him to have his treatsies.
Okay.
Come here. I'll hand him one of the treats, one of the jerky.
Seems like Gesh has or seems like the direwolf has a favorite.
Well, it's because I have
For now, that is.
Perhaps we should call him Gesh the Third.
Guess the what? No.
Gesh the Third. Why Gesh the Third? Don't you mean Gesh the Second?
I mean, he is an actor. He's probably got at least one or two running around out there.
Huh. Mari just looks like Gesh. Do you?
I think he doesn't like the name, to be honest. And no one can impersonate me.
No,
I
imitation
mean,
is
Umbacon can.
flattery. Yes, I can. Just kind of shape shift to the blue scales and snout.
You're still.
Well, hello, Gesh the Second.
How tall is Undakant?
I would say you're dog ugly, but I don't want to offend the direwolf in the party.
Ooh.
No, I mean, it's just a shorter version of you, basically. It's like, red is a very good color on you.
Do you turn red then?
No, I'm wearing a red jacket, remember?
Thank you, then. I'm more of a green, to be honest.
Contrast, my dear. Contrast.
I prefer your normal skin color, dear. It seems.
Sir, I noticed you were trying to pet a companion here. Are you all right? As I speak to the half-orc.
I saw a big puppy sitting outside store. I thought friendly.
Right. I wouldn't pet him yet. He's a little irritable right now. Well, not when he has the treats, but he needs to warm up to you.
Treat like jerky?
Yes, he
Yeah.
loves jerky.
Okay, I remember for next time.
Okay.
Aitashi. And
Pleasure to meet you, Tashi.
Indeed, pleasure.
How do you do?
What seems to bring you to the town here?
wandering. Looking for friend.
For friend. May
Long time
we...
friend.
Oh, you don't have friends.
No, I'm looking for friend.
Oh, you are looking for
Oh,
a
you're
friend.
looking for a friend.
Yes, a long-time friend, you said?
Long time friend. Named Talus. Talus got taken by... weird people. Wear funny cloaks.
Sounds familiar.
Hmm.
Have you seen Elf around?
Out of character, have we seen Elf?
No, you have not seen that elf.
I'm afraid not.
Actually, all they said was, "Have you seen Elf?" You've probably
Yeah, we
seen a
speak
few
elves.
elves. You've
Well, that's
probably
true.
seen an elf or two in the town, but you need him to be more specific.
Yeah.
Which, good
You-
luck.
You should be a little bit more specific, dear.
Oh.
There. As you can see, well, there are a few elves here, but I don't think they're the ones that
So-
you're looking for. Is there not?
Do you perhaps have a picture of your elven friend?
They have pointy ear like me, but longer.
Okay, that's a good start. Anything else? Are they male or female, or prefer not to say gender?
They are Talus.
Does Talus use he or she? Or they?
Or them?
Shim?
Does Talus
Sure.
have bumps on chest?
Talus do have mosquito bites.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that they are female. Okay. Wait. Do they have mosquito bites upper or lower area?
I think that's called knees.
Umbakan is about to have a seizure.
Mari's just okay. She just face calms her head, just like okay. No. What I is, do they have these so-called mosquito bites like on their chests or in between, their thigh area?
You mean testicles.
So he does know what. Okay, yes, that's exactly what I mean.
I don't know. Never looked between Talus legs. But mosquito bites on chest.
Okay.
Okay, Mara just leans over to her Umbakat and guess. So I'm guessing that this person or elf is female.
To be fair, most elves can kind of pass one way or the other.
You do have a point there, yes.
It's not the poor fellow's fault that he can't tell.
Just out of character, just putting this out there. Typically, the female elves will have the nicer ass.
You know what? So does your friend here have the nicest of all asses here?
It's like 2 watermelons back there.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, that could be male or female.
Oh fuck! I
Mari
almost choked on
just
my
gets
drink.
so irritated. She just flails her hands up and she walks like next to in between Umbakat and Gash. It's like, so that could be male or female.
I
That's
do
Okay.
understand why Talus like carrying melons, but
It's
always
the-
carries 2 melons.
okay. So melons in the front and the back. So that could be an elf with
No.
big.
No, Talus always like carrying fruit behind.
Likes to carry. That's not what. Okay. So.
So Mari, may I use you as a visual reference?
Be my guest.
does the
All right.
ass look
So
like?
did Talus carry melons like Mari here carries melons?
Mari, do you carry melons?
So while so while Umutad is saying that, Mari just takes her hands and just places them on her chest and just squeezes her out.
No, he said mosquito bites were up top. We're talking
No,
about
Umakana is gesturing to your ass.
Just, oh, ass. Oh, you didn't say that.
Mari, describe your ass.
I'm sorry. So, so let me rephrase that. Samari just turns around all the way and she moves her head to the side and just slaps her ass and slaps her own ass.
Yep, you're definitely the bard, all right.
Oh, you meant butt. Talus have good sized butt, but always hides with watermelons.
Does Talus actually carry watermelons?
Yes. Tashi tell you she carries melons with her.
So we know it's a female because he said it.
Okay, we got it. Case closed.
Mari just literally flares her hands up like in frustration, and not sexually type of frustration. She's just irritated at this point. But now that he's finally said his elvish friend is a female, she can finally relax. And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm going to need a drink later." That was very.
Well, they haven't rebuilt the tavern yet.
I didn't say I was going to get it from the tavern, now did
Question
I?
for the DM.
Yeah?
Do you think Tashi would carry around a small skin of alcohol?
Is that in character for you?
Well, Tashi would probably carry around fruit juice that would ferment because he'd forget about it.
I don't think that would necessarily be alcohol.
Kombucha now.
There's not. It's not distilled, so it's not alcohol.
Why?
So
I would say that's like a water skin of poison.
So while Umbakat just said that, Mar just looks at him and she goes, "I didn't mean the tavern, now did I?"
Fair enough.
Cake milk. Oh.
So, well, we've
what
solved that case.
is Tashi looking at? Because I don't know what your characters are.
Oh, my character has chalk, kind of like chalkish blue skin, short-cut hair, very androgynous appearance, and is wearing a red jacket and black pants with a black shirt underneath.
Okay.
And is usually smoking.
Gesh is a blue dragonborn who is 6'1". He's relatively skinny for a dragonborn. Definitely has some very nice clothing as well.
Okay.
Like a green... what kind of jacket is he wearing? Freaking frack. There's an actual term for the jacket, so
Duster?
Huh?
A duster?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Like an overcoat or a pea coat? No, that's too long for a pea coat.
Yeah.
It looks more like a duster that flares out at the bottom. Like a highwayman jacket.
Yeah.
I found it online.
Yeah. Mari is 5'6", and she's got caramel dark skin. She's human, and I gotta find the outfit again, but it's the same one as. Hopefully, you can see it in the token. It's the same one that she's wearing.
Ah, okay.
She's got long white hair, and she's got a scar on her cheek.
Basically, the tokens you see on stream.
Okay.
Yes,
I
basically.
didn't want to assume. That's why I wasn't.
No, you're good.
Did you just assume my token?
Did you? Yeah. How dare you?
Where you get puppy?
Our companion came with us from the woods when one of our other friends, who is currently resting.
By the way, he's laid down on the ground, just happily snacking away at the jerky. Just
Oh, I know.
I would. Tashi is gonna try to pet
a
again.
very contented wolf. Okay, go ahead. Roll an animal handling check. Let's see how this goes.
Probably poorly, but.
Mmm. That's
Uh,
that.
well,
You need help.
well, sir. Well, sir. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
Okay, good. You managed to pull your hand back in time before he tries to bite it off. You reached your hand forward while he's eating food, and he interpreted that as you tried to take his food.
I work on that.
Probably a safe bet. So
Well, dear, it's A for effort.
I thought A for apple.
oh dear God.
No, I'm. You know what? Never mind. Anyways,
No, he's right. A is for apple.
Oh God, there's more of them.
Just a random
Yes.
passerby just walking by.
I'm. That's. I know what. You know what?
He just walking by, carrying a bunch of. A is for apple. You are right. He just keeps on walking.
Mari at this point is just really irritated, as irritated she has ever been in her entire life. Well, okay, so your friend, okay, you're looking for her, and I don't believe we have seen her in the area whatsoever. Do you mind maybe telling us more about her, so that way, if we do see her, we'll let you know, or we'll let her know that you've been looking for her.
She not wander off. She taken.
Oh, yeah, I really might need to go get a drink from the tavern once it's done. I'm very sorry.
She taken by men in funny cloak. Have weird pattern. Look kind of like that one. And at this point, he's kind of pointing at the Dragonborn.
So does he mean the kobold? I'm going to assume that's who he's.
Kidnap anyone, dear friend?
You guys can describe what the kobolds look like, or what the dragon cultists kind of look like. You can vaguely describe it for him. I'm assuming you guys are thinking that's what he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go ahead and describe that to him. And through trial and error, yes, it is in fact dragon cultist that he is describing. Yes. So
Dragon cultists, what you call them?
So to put it this way, now you have common enemy.
You fight dragon cultists?
Yes.
Yes, we fought.
Yes.
Can Tashi station with you help fight?
Tashi Station.
I fucking hate you.
You want to try that again?
That is not the full name we agreed upon. You
Oh,
are
no.
wrong. You are so wrong.
No, when he said station, he meant like, hey, enlist with y'all. He doesn't know. He heard the word once and then just went like, I guess that means be placed with?
Yes,
So you're
perhaps
saying
we-
you want to join us?
Yes, Tashi station with you.
Do you come with power converters?
That's
Power
it.
What?
Rocks
What?
fall, everyone dies.
It's a start. Tashi Station is where Luke Skywalker was
No,
supposed to go
no,
be
no,
the
Yeah,
no!
Star
I'm
Wars.
aware. I'm
Dude,
aware.
come on, dude.
No, I was
Dude.
telling Fel because Fel's asking because he didn't get the joke.
I'm kind of like I'm a little exhausted, and then I hear that.
I-
Oh,
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
No, wait, no. You can't.
Yes, I can. I'm sorry. Rocks fall, everyone but the direwolf dies.
There we go.
That's
There
more
we go.
acceptable.
Much better.
The puppy
can all accept that.
survives. All right, so who's ready to re-roll some characters?
no.
I already have one made too.
All
I
right.
can safely say you will not like what I end up re-rolling.
Oh
The next character I want to play is just you will not like that.
I wouldn't
You would not.
purposefully made to screw with the DM.
No.
okay.
It's just it is very much a troll character.
Protect protect good doggo. All right. Next. So we continue this.
We would be more than happy to have you join us on your adventure. And not only that, but we'll also help you rescue your friend.
That reminds me. Oh,
I thank you. Tashi protect you now.
Okay, appreciate it, sir.
You all small.
That is true.
We are small, but we're also mighty in different ways.
dear Lord. With your character, I'd never. Everything is innuendo. Everything is innuendo with your character. Alright, so, where are you guys headed next? What was the perception for? Tashi, what was the perception for?
I wanted to see if he would actually get that or just go like,
Yeah, he doesn't get jack.
yeah. Yep, he's...
It was way over his head. I wonder, is there like a blacksmith anywhere?
There's a smithy.
Yes, there is a smithy. That is
Smithy. Yeah. Excuse me. I don't know why you like it, but can I? You know what? It's fine.
Because I described the smithy earlier, but I guess you weren't paying attention.
Well, it kind of was off the rails, all right? It's gone now.
What have we learned about putting strange objects in our mouth?
Don't do it.
Do it at every opportunity. It's hilarious.
It kind of died down after.
I gotta be honest, everybody. Sex is really easy. You just have to approach it with the enthusiasm of a child. Just put everything in your mouth.
Don't be like Maury. Just put everything in your mouth. Just make sure you don't gag or swallow it down the. You know what? Let's continue.
Yep.
Dee Dee, would you be classified as a small choking hazard?
Well...
From Mari's perspective.
Oh, wait, we're talking about me or are we talking about Tashi? Two different things entirely.
Rick, I made it here. Alright, so you're wanting to go to the smithy now?
Correct.
Alright, let's head to the smithies. So we're making our way south now.
Making our way downtown.
Walking
no, you
fast.
were already there. You were already there because the keep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you make your way here to the smithy.
This is a character question.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, after we rolled my stuff, I have 10 gold.
Oh.
So, do I need to adjust that?
No.
Okay.
No, not as far as I'm aware.
Here's the thing. I think you're probably more well off, not just financially, but like as far as like
gear
weapons,
and
gear and things like that. Yeah.
Oh, I have 185 gold. Okay.
Alrighty.
Why do I have 7 silver? Why am I so broke?
It's
Or
the
force
way of
over, I guess now.
Because I don't think we've gotten many items.
Yeah.
We haven't sold the weapons we've stolen.
Yeah.
We should probably go do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the. I'm guessing that's part of what you were going to the smithies for.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I love that. Right. Nope. She had no idea that you had all that stuff.
So, me as the player, of course I can. Me as Tashi, Tashi just sees shiny and knows that give goods, or give shiny, get goods.
Okay. Can Tashi count
good
or know
scrub.
the value of money? Yes. Yes, he can.
Yes.
Tashi can also read.
Small words.
Apple.
Bless his heart.
Remember what we said. A is for apple. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anyway. So you make your way to the smithies. Are you going inside? Have you already gone inside, or are you guys just outside?
I believe everybody is outside, but I, on the other hand, is going in.
Okay. What is the plan for the direwolf this time?
He will stand out. He will sit outside. Gesh, if you don't mind, if you have any extra treats, you should give him another one.
Does Tashi need to make another animal handling check?
He does not. Tashi,
I'm not asking you. You're not paying attention to him.
Yep. You knew exactly what I was gonna do
All right.
anyway.
So yeah, roll again.
I'm gonna use one of my luck
Okay.
and re-roll that. There we go.
This time as you're walking in, it's still pretty focused on its jerky, and you give him a light pat on the head. You could definitely see it stops chewing and like glances at you, but it makes no attempt to stop you. So
And with that, after the first pet, he's just gonna take his hand back to identify that he's not going after the food, and he's just there to touch the fur. Not in a sexual way.
gosh, I wanted him to give him another one just in case, so he gets 2 treats while he's eating the first one. That's what I was trying to.
We know you're not the bard. You don't have to clarify that.
How dare!
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go in with Mari with all the loot we've gotten.
Yeah. So who's going in?
I'm going in.
I will
Nice.
make sure to hand one of them the ledger to see if that helps.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Tashi, are you going in or staying out?
Tashi will go in just because.
Okay.
Not.
As you enter, you definitely notice a change in temperature. It's definitely a lot warmer here. There is as you can clearly tell from the outside, there is a forge in this building, and you can clearly hear, or as you were approaching, you could clearly hear the clang of metal being hammered. So clearly, things are being made here. Now, judging by the state of the town, you would assume that right now, probably what's being made is less weaponry and more like things for repairs, things needing repairs, and stuff like that. All right. You make your way in. There's a counter. There's definitely some. Most of what you're seeing here is kind of just everyday kind of farming tools or general things that you would need for repairs.
Right.
There's a few weapons, but not a lot. It's not something you can tell from this area that weapons crafting is not something that's typically done here, but there are like a set of spears, a few daggers, some swords. There is a guard presence here, and there is a need for repairs here, but right now that doesn't seem to be the priority. You hear the clanging of metal on metal. And as you make your way further in, it does get quite a bit warmer. There's no one behind the counter. What do you do? let me rephrase that. What would you like to do? Also, I can't believe you wasted a luck on fucking petting the dire wolf.
Oh, I planned on it.
Oh gosh, he was waiting for the opportunity and he succeeded.
Oh, I was gonna do it anyways, regardless whether he offered it or not, because I was waiting for everybody to say they were gonna go in. And I'll go. Tashi stays outside with the dog.
Oh gosh.
You DM rule here. You patted him on the head on the way inside, so you're now inside with everybody. You're not staying out.
Oh no, that's what I was saying. I was going to do if you hadn't offered it.
Yeah. Richie.
Yes.
Umbakan's gonna shapeshift again, but make it instead of looking like Gesh, he's gonna look more like a feminine woman, feminine human. I mean.
Okay.
Just in case, yeah, I don't know.
In case of seduction, guys.
Well, he might be a little more, or he or she, whoever the Smith is, might be a little more amicable to women than a woman and whatever the hell Umbakan was looking like for a minute there.
So instead of just one piece of ass, two.
Oh, that's right.
Gotcha.
I've been really trying. Let me stop.
Tashi begins.
Are
to
you
fiddle
sure
with
it's
the
worn
pelts.
off?
Uh,
All right. Tashi does what?
is fanning off. He's like, because I forgot to mention Tashi's actually been walking around shirtless, and he's got like kilt more or less of skin, like furs and stuff like that. So as he walks in, Tashi hot, and he begins to flap his kilt. Oh.
Of course.
Umbakan is going to side eye and sneak a look.
Mari's just gonna like.
Mari is
No.
just openly staring. Let's be honest.
She's like, no, we're not looking. But Mario looks back.
Mari drops a coin. Oh, look at that!
I love that. Hot cup of hellfire just replied, "Bruh."
Just covers his Umbakan's eye. None of that. There'll be none of that. And she just takes a glance over to Tashi, and she's like. Just removes her hand. We have things to do. It's just not that, and she just points at Todd.
He's not Grog from Vox Machina. No.
It's like we're not here for that. We're here for the smithing of you know what? That's just of protect. That's right. We're here to. You know what? I'm gonna look around.
Again, it's better to find out now than on the trail.
You do have a point.
Protect. Tashi needs shield.
A shield for the upper and also the lower. Anyways.
Pelt work fine. Tashi needs shield.
You need a shield for the kilt as well. Just a heads up.
Oh, just Tashi needs shield. You know, big round thing, mount on arm.
Yeah, yes, I know.
It's because he said the word.
And she looks at Umbakan. She's like, "Hey, focus."
Umbakan's focusing.
It's because he said the word. It's because he said the word mount, isn't it, Mari?
Yeah. Yes. Hey, she's just trying to ignore Tosh. Hey. Focus, and when he said, "I am focused," she's like, "You're not focused enough."
I love Hellfire's
response. You're ahead of the game.
Bottom shield. God damn it. All right. Anyway. So yeah.
If nobody else is gonna do it, I'll go. Hello. You have maybe customers?
Clang, clang, click. Hold on, you hear the sound of tools being put away, and then the sound of something moving from a back room and slowly making their way in. You see this, walking in, you see this kind of gritty human, kind of stocky, definitely pretty well built, covered in a sheen of sweat, also shirtless. This is not work that is done with lots of layers. Got a set of goggles on his forehead. He's kind of balding up top. He's in the beginning stages. It's thinning out, but definitely, starting to lose enough hair to where there's a widow's peak kind of peeking through. And he walks very very much with purpose. You definitely see that this guy is somebody who, knows their craft, not to be messed with, and is kind of just walking and looking at you, and he's just takes a moment to take you all in and go, look at it. That was not part of it, but okay.
He's drunken smithing. Kids, remember, don't smith and draw.
No. Apparently he ate a brownie recently.
Alright.
So, yeah, he definitely looks. I mean, his upper body, he's well built. It definitely looks like it's been passed down the Armstrong line for generations. So don't smith and drive. Yes, don't do that. Yeah. Tashi found his. Oh, I thought you said Tashi found the nipple for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude.
There's just one long hair.
All right. So, what can I do for you?
Well, we were just inquiring about some of your wares, and we also had some loot to potentially sell.
Or to exchange. Or
Yes.
to exchange for business.
Yes.
Sell, exchange, nothing to repair.
We don't really have too much in the way right now.
That's fine. Let me take a look at what you got.
Yeah. Oh wait, didn't we pick up a rusty sword?
Yeah, we picked up a couple of rusty swords, and I believe Fel gave us
The
name.
The thing from the guy in charge.
Yes. Thank you. Kind of had a brain fart.
My brain is dying too. I'm like, oh god, what's it called? We have the ledger showing
The ledger.
Yeah.
The discount.
We also have this from the governor of the town.
He takes it from you, looks it over. You tell the old man he can pay me double. Hands it back to you. So, that's for discount, but if you're selling stuff, that's only for purchases.
Well, right, we may need to increase our outfit a bit.
Right.
You're right.
So, looking for defensive wear, armor, got some things to sell. Any weapons you're interested in? May take a day or two. I've got a few things that I got a lot of stuff I'm having to work on, build and repair, but I could probably make you some fine weaponry if you need any.
Right.
I make decent armor, but I feel my skills have been going to waste on farming tools lately. I'm itching to make a good weapon.
Oh dear.
Well, I am a bit fond of maces. Do you have anything like Omicron pulls out their mace and shows it to the blacksmith? Maybe something a little beefier than this?
I could probably do that. How long you staying in Greenest?
Have we really decided yet, guys?
Out of D&D character, I don't think we even discussed of how long. But in my perspective, I'm going to say, if that's okay with y'all, maybe we're there for a few days. At least to hopefully get the weapons done.
he's looking. He takes the mace and he looks it over. He's like, pretty fine quality. It should take about a day to make about what you're ordering. Do you mind if I use this as kind of the base?
Certainly.
I could just beef this up for you. That'd be better than making probably something from scratch.
Oh, no, that would be lovely.
Could you also do that as well for, well, oh. Sorry, that was loud.
What?
The thunder.
Okay. No.
You heard that, alright, that was fucking scary. Could you also perhaps maybe make another longsword for me? Like this one, for example. And she takes out her longsword and she hands it to.
He looks it over.
Blacksmith.
Yeah. This could use a good cleaning, a polish, and a sharpening. But yeah, I could definitely make you something like this. Take about another day or so. But yeah, I think I can get that for you.
Thank you. I very much appreciate it.
Any other things y'all need?
Personally, I was wondering if you maybe had any chainmail or something I can wear under my clothes for protection.
Oh, chainmail. Ain't got a lot of that around these parts, but I'll see if there's enough materials I could scrounge up to make you some decent chainmail. You looking for the heavy stuff or the lighter stuff?
Little lighter again.
Light chainmail.
Yeah, again, I'm not as beefy as our friend here.
Oh, whoa. He looks over and notices Tashi. Stocky boy. Yeah.
Yes, Tashi boy.
Tashi boy. Right. Me too, but big. Yeah. He kind of flexes a little bit. Yeah, like
Tashi looks over and goes like, and you can see his bicep kind of twitches a little bit, just ever so slightly, and then he's like, goes into the full Herculean flex, just.
All right, challenge accepted. We're gonna have
a
flex
gosh.
off. Oh yeah, this is very much the Full Metal Alchemist moment.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
All right, so I don't know. All right,
it's probably in a athletics check since they're just like trying to be who's strongest.
Who's the strongest?
Yep, an athletics check. So roll me an athletics. Alrighty.
Right.
And holy shit, that's pretty good for you. Like that was all right. He flexes back. Yeah, you definitely won this round. All right, as for round 2, roll again.
This time he turns around and flexes his adenoid muscles and his A-wings on the backside. Does a little Zeus pose.
Oh god, I didn't know we were doing a pose off as well. All right, so he gets in kind of so he moves in kind of the Riegard pose with his palms clasped and touching and crossing across his tummy and flexing his chest. Once again, you win this round. Last round, sir.
Oh! This time, he just squats down, and as he squats...
He rolled a nat 20. So, probably... Alright, so you're definitely seeing the, I wouldn't say the Hercules pose. It's the, over the shoulders, with his hands behind his head, back muscles twitching and flexing. He hears that. he reaches forward and clasps your head. You know those old medieval.
Yeah,
he clasps arms and tight, strong grip. And so now, make a strength check.
Just straight strength.
Yep. Not a save, a check.
Oh wait. Do.
There you go. That's about more. That's about like okay. Yeah, he tries to give back a bit of the strong grasp that you're giving, but it's not long before he's like, "Oh, okay." He taps.
You good forger. You good smith. You strong.
You strong too. Like that. Right. What can I get for you, sir?
And then he looks around at the group and he kind of leans in. Do you have shield? Now he feels kind of embarrassed after all this flexing and stuff like that to go for something for defensive. Now it's like, do you have shields?
Course I do. Yeah. Let me look in the back real quick. I got a few I can bring out. So he goes back into the back, and he comes out with 2 shields. One is kind of a basic kind of round, cylindrical, the round kind of shields that you're used to. Just a regular rudimentary, basic shield. The other is definitely something that is taller, to put it simply. If I'd say on Mari, it would probably come up to her nose. Pretty tall. This is just your basic old shield. Just a good sturdy, shield. Not too tough, not too heavy. This one, now this is gonna protect the whole body, but it's pretty big, pretty heavy. You looking for something fast or something big? You looking to block something, or you looking to smack someone around?
Tashi pulls out his one-handed battle axe and goes, Tashi, big, need quick.
Round shield it is. Yeah. Round shield. And he sets the shield down on the table in front of you and sets the taller shield, the full body size shield. This is definitely something that you would imagine, the rest of you would imagine, like an important like guard or sentry would typically have. So it's kind of a little surprising, and you weren't expecting like a shield. By the way, it's got like little intricate lines around it on the outside where it's definitely got like this embellishment, and kind of a little bit more fancy than you would have expected from a shop like this. Clearly this one is something that he's been working on for a while, and of all the stuff that you've seen here, this piece probably is his pride and joy. Anyway, he sets that back against the back wall turns back. I'll run you about for a pretty basic shield, about 5 silver.
And so that would be, what is it, 10 per? Tashi just pulls out, it's 10 per? Are we playing 10 per each level? Like 10 copper equals 1 silvers, 10 silver equals 1.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Tashi just reaches down and begins counting. 1, 2, 2. Tashi plunks down 2 gold coins. You keep change.
Now, sir, that mighty generous of you.
Consider down payment for other shield. May want later.
All right. Very well. Let me do you one more service real quick. He picks up the round shield and takes it into the back real quick, and you hear a little bit of hammer work being done, and he comes back, and the shield is now lined on the inside with a soft fur. So it should feel more comfortable to hold and to wear, a little bit easier, and won't really leave any marks on the arm.
You hear Tashi put the shield on and squeal a little bit because it's soft, like fur, much like animals. He goes, "Good shield, good shield," and
Very good
you can see him
shield.
start petting the backside of it.
You can see that the fur is actually lining on the outside too, so it definitely has what was kind of a plain basic shield. The rest of you also notice the shield is a bit shinier than it was before he took it into the bag. So he kind of polished the shield. He put a little bit of extra work into it, so it was like, if he's paying me 2 gold, I can't give him a crap shield, you know. Yeah. Hope that works out for you, but if it needs any fixing, gets any dents in it, you come on back and I'll fix it right up. Anything else I can get for y'all? I don't take payment until...
Yes.
Yeah. I don't take payment on things I'm working on until you're ready to pick them
Of
up.
course. How much will the things that we requested cost us?
With that discount that you had there, now you had a long sword, and you had chainmail.
Could you also add some breastplates?
Breastplate, you say? We got some already. If you're looking for light or heavy armor, breastplate.
I suppose light would do. I don't think I need any heavy ones.
Light
Since
breastplate.
I've already got some of that.
All right, light breastplate. Let's see what we got here. And he moves over to, what you didn't notice before is that that in between two of the shelves, there's actually a little sliding door piece, and he slides up. Come on back here. This is where I keep the armor and some of the weapons. Not something that typical, my clientele come looking for, but the town's guard, definitely this is something they look around at. And you make your way in, and you see shelves of different pieces of armor and some small weapons, not a lot of big ones. He doesn't usually get. Most of the stuff he gets to repair are like spears and things like that. So this is kind of more like his little hobby shack where he makes, different weapons and armor and stuff. Well, some light armor. Let's see. Have to be sized to you. He just eyes you up and down real quick to kind of get a measurement. Oh, yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah. Shouldn't take but probably half a day. Nah, probably quarter day. Just a few hours to get them sized for you. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. No.
Well, I very much appreciate that, kind sir.
For you, that'd probably be 3 silver for you. Breastplate there.
Oh, well, I don't have silver, but I do have some gold, if that's all right with you.
Why, you got gold coin, we could change that over and get you your change back from
No, sir, not. You may keep the change.
Is this for the entire order for your breastplate and your long sword? Then Yeah, it'll probably be about around 1 gold. Not about right. Probably a little less, but you're willing to make up the difference, that's fine. I feel bad taking money from folk, and I feel like swindling you, and I don't feel too good about that. Could you use like an extra dagger or anything like that?
Do you
Yes,
make
can.
doggy armor?
Excuse me.
Doggone, you say.
Um,
He was asking Mari if she
Mhm.
could use like an extra
you mean,
dagger or something.
Oh.
excuse me, yeah. Yes, I, hmm, I suppose another dagger wouldn't hurt.
I could throw in a dagger for you, and that'd probably equal the cost of everything. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright.
Yes, that'll do. I very much appreciate it. And
I have
from what my dear friend Tasha says,
three pieces of light armor here that could be fitted for breastplate. If you take a look and choose which one you prefer, that'd be good. Just fine.
Could you repeat that again? The power went out just for a quick second.
He is saying he's saying that he has three different pieces of light armor that are available that he could refine into a breastplate for that would fit you, and he was saying you should choose which one you wanted. So anything else any of y'all while y'all looking around in here see that you might like?
How much will mine come to?
I'm sorry, how much for what?
It was the chainmail and getting my mace improved.
Oh, for the mace and the chainmail. Chainmail, the custom job. I'm probably gonna run you about, even with discount, about 8 silver.
Can I trade some of the swords and stuff that we have?
Are you asking in character or?
Yeah, in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're selling stuff off. That cut the price down.
Okay,
out.
Yeah.
So, what y'all got, by the way?
I have written down that we have.
You'll have to make your way back into the main area, and he'll look over everything. Yeah, I'll take a look. Anything y'all see in this room? Anybody want anything from here?
Gesh is gonna stick his head from outside. Do you have any studded leather?
Studded leather? Yeah, got a few pieces. May have to patch some, or somebody your size. Don't get many dragon folk around these parts.
Guess, dear, aren't you basically studded leather?
No, I have leather. I need studded leather would be a little bit stronger.
Studded leather. Yeah, I got a few pieces. I should run you about 4 silver.
I will take it. As
have that ready for you by probably by tomorrow evening.
Thank you.
I do have another. Do you perhaps maybe make armor for animals? Like, I don't know, a direwolf.
At first, he was about to say the word horse. You said direwolf, and he just stopped. You see the mouth opening and closing like a fish. I'm into the accent, and I'm using my actual voice. That's so weird. But you see his mouth opening and closing for a moment as he's like trying to piece the fact that you literally asked him to make armor for a direwolf. Oh,
He's a very well behaved direwolf.
Direwolf, pretty sturdy stuff. Yeah. How big a direwolf we talking about?
Well, we could, if you don't mind, we could bring him in for you. He's outside the door. Or outside.
The direwolf outside?
Well, yes, sir. I mean, we don't want to.
He takes a few quick steps out, looks out the front door, and sees
the wolf.
Sees the direwolf just kind of sitting there, just kind of calmly. Direwolf sees him, looks over at him, starts to just kind of like there's a little bit of a stare off there. He ducks his head back inside, walks back. You got a direwolf pup there. Possible to make armor, but it grow out of it quick.
Oh.
Tashi told you, puppy.
Good eye on that one. Yeah, pup.
That would be difficult in the near future, and that would mean we would have to come back. If that, of course, you wouldn't mind. If we...
Possible. I would say right now, probably not a good idea.
That's
still growing. Also, I'm not letting you make any direwolf decisions without Cat here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. So yeah, you guys, you all that have your orders, I could get to work on that. Y'all come back tomorrow evening. I have everything for you. You paid in.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very kindly.
Richie, we didn't get a chance to go through the stuff, the loot that we had that we were going to try and exchange and all that.
Yeah, you can do that now.
Okay. So just add a character. We have, I know we have 3 short swords and 2 rusty swords.
Okay, 3 short swords and 2 rusty swords. He looks it over. Looks at the state.
That's just
of
what I had
them.
written down for Umbakan. I don't know what everybody else had.
Okay.
Mine was basically the same.
I thought, was it a collective amount? I thought it was a collective amount. My bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I had written down. I didn't know if that was just what he recovered or if what everybody had recovered.
I think that's what everybody recovered.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he takes a look at it. Some of these in pretty good condition. Could be better made. I could melt a few of these down. You can hear him like running through in his head. He's like thinking, oh, okay, I got a new project. I can melt a couple of these things down and make something better with them. You know, he's tinkering away in his head as to what he'd do with it. Decent metal quality. Let's see. I'll take it off your hand for the rusty one. I could probably make that work. If nothing else, it can melt it down, make something better. I'll take it off for 1 gold.
What do you think, Mari? Think 1 gold is sufficient, or?
Now, you selling these now, or you wanting to put it toward like a discount?
That's a tough choice.
I tell you, all the work I'm putting in right now on all the orders, plus all this, I can. Yeah, if y'all want to put this toward your order, I say 3 silver for the whole lot. Y'all pay 3 silver for everything, and And that's it. Yeah. Well, all your orders, 3 silver.
So that'd be everything all 4 of us are getting.
Yeah, for 3 silver. Like literally, you've
Yeah, I
given
think
him a
that's fair.
gold worth of metal and your material essentially.
Material
And-
girl.
And you'd pay 3 silver for the work that he's put in. All in all, he's actually making out better, which
Mm-hmm.
now he feels better because he's like, okay, I feel like I'm not taking advantage of you.
Yeah.
No.
Guess that's fine by me.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt, so
All right.
I say it's a deal.
Y'all come back with the 3 silver tomorrow, and I'll have all your equipment ready for you. He starts collecting everything and heading into the back, and you guys start to hear the ting, ting, ting as he's gotten back to work. Alrighty. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do? Because he's basically done with you guys here. And I figured that's the end of business, so... is there anything else you would like to do in town? Keep in mind that you do have places to rest in the keep, though the direwolf does not.
Darn. Poor Bob.
Though word has made it around... pardon me. Though, obviously, word has made it around, it's not like people aren't going to talk about the giant freaking wolf they see in town. Pretty well behaved. And so, word has made it around that is well behaved. I'm going to say that you guys have made your way back to the keep just to try and find a place to rest for now.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there, Governor Nighthill is waiting on you, and he recommends there is no inn because the tavern is currently under reconstruction at the moment. But he does have a place that you can stay. There is a house that is moderately intact that you can stay at. Unfortunately, the previous occupants died in the raid.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
It is going unused, and there's nobody that can really... Their possessions and everything have been cleared out. It's just kind of a basic house, but it does have some bedding and at least a fireplace to stay warm in over the night, and it is protected from the elements. So he recommends that because no problem with the direwolf coming inside from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm guessing you guys go ahead and go to sleep?
How many beds? Is it just enough for all of us?
No, it's not a very big house. It wasn't a huge family. There's only 3 beds.
Okay.
You can double up, or some people can lay out bed rolls and sleep on the floor. It's however you want to do it.
Tashi looks at the bed and goes like, What bed?
Anyway.
The silence is real.
Oh.
Well, a bed is some type of furniture and that you sleep on or you rest on. Some can be very cozy, while some others aren't that cozy.
Right. It's more. Think of it as a place to sleep where you don't have to use a rock to prop your head up, and you're not on the cold, wet floor.
But I like rock.
Well, that is good then.
98.3 The Rock. Sorry.
Damn it.
um, so as Mari looks up the bed, she's like, okay, so there's three. I don't mind sleeping with somebody.
Of course you don't.
That's okay with anybody.
Well,
can Tashi look around for like a giant rock to bring in to use as a pillow?
Tashi can literally lay a rock down by the hearth. That's where they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they would be warm. You could lay in front of the fireplace with a nice warm rock. Is that what
Yep.
Tashi's gonna do? He's gonna lay down
Tashi's
with
gonna
a nice warm
Tashi's
rock.
gonna like walk around in small circles, pick up one of the warm rocks, and then just drop it, and then instantly like plop down like a dog does after circling around a spot.
Which is funny because the direwolf is just really confused at what the hell you're doing.
well, he looks comfortable, doesn't he?
Okay, so in the same
Yeah.
room as Tashi and the fireplace, the direwolf is curled up in a corner, and Nozelin is passed out on top of it, or
That's-
rather on the
Oh.
side. So like the direwolf was curled up, and then like laying against the direwolf is Naz. So
So like a fur
Oh.
beanbag.
yes,
Yes.
like a fluffy beanbag.
Fluffy
Well,
beanbag.
All right.
Umbacon is gonna take one of the beds then.
All right. So funny enough, for Mari, Umbacon, and Gesh, there is a bed available for each of you.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I will take a bed.
Alrighty. And
I suppose I could take a bed. Sadly.
Sadly,
and that is how the night passes. And that's where we're gonna leave off. Guys, if you liked this, we stream every other Wednesday on our Twitch channel. You know, if Twitch is amenable to that. But yeah, if you want to check out more Overlords and Best Boys, come by, come hang out with us every other Wednesday. So we'll see you guys 2 Wednesdays from now if you feel like this was a worthwhile investment of your time. That having
it was
been said,
slower, but we needed a slow session.
we did need a slow session. We really did. We will be getting back into combat and stuff probably next session, but I wanted to have a chance to let everybody kind of role play and do their thing. And you couldn't hear it because I had myself paused, but like there's several times you guys, well, mostly it was just Mari saying some stupid shit that had me coughing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We will see you guys all in 2 weeks, and yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for coming by, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye for now.
Bye.
What?
Bye, everybody.